Welcome everyone to another episode of the HAWKS. You can tune in and watch us on Apple Music, Spotify. You can find these links at johnson.mnps.org. We are joined here by our very special guest, Dr. Battle.
Hello, everyone. Thank you all for the invitation to join you today. This is super exciting, and you all are impressive.
Thank you.
Thank you. I am joined here by my co-host, Omari.
Howdy.
Hello.
My
Jorge.
name is Jorge Castro.
Lavender.
Hi.
And Madison.
Hi.
Okay. So how do you like the tour so far at the school?
I love the tour so far of the school. It's transforming, and your principal was able to walk me through to see some of the exciting opportunities that have been made available to you, including some of the new staffing and resources within the building. So very excited about what I've seen so far.
And thanks to Dr. Franklin, he kind of made it all this possible. We got a studio
100%.
downstairs, studio upstairs, and you can see some statistics later on in the episode. It's gonna be very good. So let's dive straight into it. We're gonna take you back a little bit when you were a child. What did you dream your career would be?
So, y'all might not believe this, but as early as third grade in elementary school, I knew I wanted to be a teacher.
Wow.
Now, I share often that my parents knew much earlier than third grade, but I wanted to be a teacher because being a student who sat in some of the same seats that you've sat in, I'm a graduate of Metro Nashville Public Schools. I was surrounded by teachers and educators who really supported me. And I was just always in awe by their ability to, one, know so much, but two, pour into me so that I could develop as a student in Metro Nashville Public Schools.
What do you think, I know you grew up in the MNPS system and, went to school in it, but what made you want to work in the MNPS system? And I know you kind of touched on it a little bit, but can you go more in depth?
Yeah, so I went away to college. I actually started my post-secondary experiences at Missouri State University. And I will tell you, after going away for a little while, and just to give you a frame of reference, that's about an 8-hour drive from Nashville.
Oh, wow.
Right, so it seems like it's much closer when you look at a map, but it took about 8 hours to get to Springfield, Missouri, where I started out. So I got there, and sometimes having those experiences, thinking that things are kind of greener on the other side of things, you experience that. And I got to Missouri, and I realized there was so much I loved about Nashville and about Metro Nashville Public Schools. See, I went to study as an educator, so I was in their educational school system. And so I got there, and I said, you know what? I actually really, really miss Nashville and Metro Nashville Public Schools. And so I came back home my senior year to do my student teaching in Nashville, and I enrolled in Tennessee State University, where I got my next 3 advanced degrees from. And I knew that this is where my heart was. It was home to me. Metro Schools feels like family to me. And so I feel like I get the best of both worlds, both the professional growth and opportunity, but on a personal note, I get to work with people I really care about and love. And so that's why I've committed my work's life to Metro Nashville Public Schools.
I think that's honestly really amazing. Just not a lot of people who get their dream jobs.
Not a lot of people that want to work with kids.
Okay. So, bombarded you with questions this whole time. So do you have any questions for us?
My question for you, and some of it has come out and through the questions you've asked. I'm sitting here as your superintendent. What else do I need to know from your perspectives that will help us deliver on our promise of providing you a high quality education, but most importantly, to deliver on our mantra of every student owned?
Give Johnson a beg your school budget.
All right.
How about them school lunches?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Areas to continue to focus on.
I'd most definitely ask about not ask, but highlight the thing about coming to school later, because even though some people have jobs and everything, some students are like stressing themselves out and like pulling all-nighters just to turn in some assignments. So
Yeah.
like having that later date and that more time to sleep would definitely like impact a lot of students, especially me.
And if I can add on to that, I can definitely agree that it takes a lot of work, and I know we have a lot of like opportunities and programs that help, but like maybe being like investing more or something.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I hear you all saying too, like the things that are happening in school and the things that are happening outside of school have an impact on the larger picture.
In the next few years, are you like planning or anything? Just think about any sports adding to the alternative schools.
Oh, that's a great.
Because
Okay.
sports is a good like just working in a team, and if you're in that situation, you're down by a few points, and you have to learn how to work with a group of people that you have been sweating,
no.
and
Y'all are giving me
You can do all
nuggets to think about. I was with a group last night, and they were mostly middle school students and families, and they were also asking about more sports because we don't offer girls softball or baseball at the middle school level. And recently, the TSSAA just sanctioned girls flag football. But I'm hearing you add another layer of us needing to look into regarding sports at all of our schools. So thank you for that as well.
I can definitely agree with more sports at like younger ages would be better, because like when I'm noticing, like this is just my experience being around the younger generation, it's kind of like they lack a certain amount of teamwork. They more of like a focus on themselves. So I feel like that could benefit the younger
Absolutely.
generation.
Absolutely.
working in a team will hold people accountable, and
Yeah.
people will have discipline.
It's something about teamwork, collaboration, discipline. I was a student athlete, a scholar athlete. I ran track in college. And a lot of my discipline and my ability to persist, I do attribute to being an athlete as well.
Okay, Dr. Battle. Thank you for coming out here. Thank you for giving us your time. Again, you can listen to the HAWKS Talks on Apple Music, Spotify. You can find those links on our website, johnson.umps.org. Bye.